Hey guys, it's Bex here and welcome to another video in my series, You Have 4 Minutes for Meditation. Today I'm here with my very special guest, Quentin Benny from quentinbenny.com, and we are going to be exploring themes on meditations for men. This is exciting for me because I knew that I had men in my audience, but I didn't know how amped you were on meditation and how you really wanted to learn. So I brought my buddy Quentin in to explore some themes that men might relate to, and we're going to give you some meditations today. And today we're talking about vulnerability.
I think men have a very difficult time being vulnerable. I think they look at vulnerability as weakness as opposed to being like an ultimate form of strength.
And that's something that I struggle with as well. I always thought that vulnerability was weakness. So I'm not a crier. I'm not someone who's very open, and meditation helped me to get in touch with that. Now, don't be scared. We're not going to do anything that's super woo-woo, but I do want to get you guys more connected to yourselves. So ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Let's meditate, guys. So meditation is really just contemplation on a single thought. So you don't have to worry about thinking about no things. I just want you to focus on one thing. And today that one thing is being open to vulnerability. Not necessarily being vulnerable, just being open to the concept. I want you to start by finding your easy seat, and that means just get comfortable wherever you are. So you could be doing this in your car, in your office chair, on the floor like me. We're sitting on pillows because that lends to better posture. So if you want to use a pillow, just make sure that it's nice and firm, or you can take a blanket and roll it up to it's about 4 or 6 inches high. Cross your legs, however is comfortable for you. You could have one foot in front of the other. I prefer to sit in half lotus. That's going to be uncomfortable for most of you guys, and some of you might be able to get into full lotus. I don't know, but just be comfortable wherever you are. Pain is not the way to go when you want to meditate. Sit up nice and tall, and you can do this by just lifting your shoulders up to your ears with an inhale. And then exhale, roll your shoulder blades down your back and along your spine. Your chin should be parallel to the floor, so that means just the bottom of your chin is in line with the floor, and the top of your head should be pointed towards the sky. So you can even imagine a rope at the top of your head, the crown of your head being pulled up toward the ceiling. Your hands can be downturned on your thighs, your knees, or upturned if you want to get some energy. That's a little bit of girl speak, a little bit of mystical speak. Energy is received through your open hands, but it's cool to just have them downturned like this. You can keep your eyes opened or closed during meditation, whichever you prefer. If you keep your eyes opened, make sure to find a point across the room or in front of you and put your gaze on it and then soften it back. So focus and then soften your focus. If your eyes are closed, it's much easier because you're removing all of those visual distractions. The next thing I want you to do is focus on your breath. Just examine what it's doing in this very moment. It could be fast or slow, deep or shallow. Whatever's happening right now is in perfect alignment with your intentions for today. That means that your breath is supporting you perfectly, and there's no need to change it. Just follow your easy inhales and exhales. Maybe placing more attention on them by repeating silently, just in your head, inhale with every inhale, and exhale with every exhale. Also continue to focus on your posture, making sure that your shoulders are broad and your chest is open. An open chest lends itself to vulnerability because it also opens your heart. Feel the air pass through your nostrils, down the back of your throat, into your chest, landing in your belly, and then coming up again in a continuous loop, out through your chest, your throat, and finally through your nose or your mouth. Follow this loop again and again with every inhale and exhale, until you feel yourself relaxing and you feel your breath deepening. Making change is as easy as paying attention. Change requires nothing of you but your focus and attention. Today we're exploring the theme of vulnerability. And like we said earlier, that may feel like a word that means weakness, but it's in vulnerability that we find our greatest power. When we are open to new ideas and feelings, we become more powerful than in any other situation where we find ourselves closed off. I'm going to offer a mantra to you that I want you to think about very intently, receive it into your heart, and repeat it again and again throughout the day to yourself to remind yourself to be vulnerable in situations where you might otherwise close yourself off to the world or shut down. My feelings are valid and welcome. They are in service to my growth. When I close myself off, when I deny my feelings, I diminish who I am. When I am vulnerable, I am most powerful. Continue to focus on those words. Examine what they mean to you as you allow your inhales to fill you fully and your exhales to relax your body. Know that this is all you need, this short amount of time in self-reflection to protect yourself and to gain power for your day ahead. You may come out of meditation now by slowly opening your eyes or continue to breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale, bringing yourself back to your breath for as long as you'd like.